Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start chapter 6, that is lines and angles, and in this we are going to start exercise 6.3, that is last exercise of this chapter. So in this, see question number 1. In question number 1 it is asking, in given figure 6.39, side QP and RQ of triangle PQR are produced to point S and T respectively if angle SPR equals to 135 degree and PQD equals to 110 degree, then we have to find angle PRQ. So this triangle is given, and in this triangle this RQ is produced and here QP is also produced. So by producing this kind of triangle form, so here we have to find the value of PRQ, means we have to find this angle, that is PRQ. Now, so in solution we can see that it is given that TQR is a straight line. So TQR is a straight line, so linear, according to linear pair angle, we can say that the addition of these two angles will be equals to 180. So TQP plus PQR equals to 180 degree. Now we can put the value of TQP, that is equals to 110. So we can find here value of PQR, that will be 180 minus 110. So 180 minus 110 will be 70. So PQR will be equals to 70 degree. Now we can take triangle PQR, this triangle PQR. So in this triangle PQR we have to find angle. So here we have to find the angle, that is PRQ. So in this is given 35 degree. So we can find this angle QPR. So QPR will be equals to 180 minus 135. So 180 minus 135 will be equals to, from this that is equals to, we can find this value. So here this angle will be equals to 135. So this angle is 135 degree. So here SPR equals to 135 is equals to the sum of interior opposite angles, that is triangle property. So here this is exterior angle, means this Q and R will be equals to 135. So we can say that PQR plus PRQ equals to 135. So PQR plus PRQ equals to 135. Now here, as we know, PQR equals to 70 degree. Now putting its value, so PRQ will be equals to 135 minus 170. So PRQ will be equals to 65 degree. So in this we will use two theorem, that is angle sum property, and one more theorem, the sum of interior opposite angle will be equals to exterior angle. So in this way we can find this question. Now after this, see question number 2. In question number 2 we have given, in figure 6.40, value of x equals to 62 degree and xyz equals to 54 degree if yo equals to zo are the bisector of xyz and xzy respectively of triangle xyz, then we have to find value of ozy and angle yoz. So in this also we will use the same formula, or we can say we will use the same theorem, that is interior angle on the same side. So interior angle of triangle we have given here x plus xyz plus xzy equals to 180. It is angle sum property. Now we can put the value 62 degree plus 54 plus xyz, that is equals to 180. So here value of xyz equals to 64 degree. Now as we know that ZO is the bisector, so in this given figure ZO is the bisector. So here we can say ZO is the bisector of xzy. So it will become OZY equals to half of xzy, and value of xzy equals to 64. So half of 64 will be equals to 32. So OZY equals to 32 degrees. Similarly, YU is the bisector. So OYZ is also half of xyz. So we can say OYZ equals to 27. So 54 upon 2 will be equals to 27. Now as we know, the sum of interior angle of the triangle, that is OZY plus OYZ plus O equals to 180. Now putting its value, 180 will be equals to minus 32 minus 27. So angle O will be equals to 121. So we can say this angle O, that is YOZ, this angle YOZ, angle YOZ will be equals to 121 degree. So 121 degree. So YOZ equals to 121 degree. So in this way we can Find this question. Now after this, see question number 3. In question number 3 we have given in figure 6.41, if AB parallel to DE, if AB is parallel to DE and BAC equals to 35 degree and CD equals to 53, then we have to find DCE. Now in figure we have given this AB and DE, these are parallel line, so these are making alternate interior angle. If this angle is 35, then this angle will also equals to 35 degree. Now we know that AE is transversal and side AB is parallel to DE. These two sides are parallel, and here BAC equals to AED are alternate interior angles. Now hence here BAC will be equals to AED. So here, as we know that BAC equals to 35 degree and AED will also equals to 35 degree. Now consider triangle CDE. We know that the sum of interior angle of triangle equals to 180. So DCE plus CED plus CDE equals to 180. Now putting its value, DCE plus 35 plus 53 equals to 180 degree. Therefore DC will be equals to 92 degree. So value of DCE will be 92 degree. Now after this, see question number 4. In given figure 6.42, if line PQ and RS intersect at point T such that angle PRD equals to 40, RPT equals to 95 and TSQ equals to 75 degree, then we have to find here SQT. Now in solution we can take that in triangle PRT, we know that PRT plus RPT plus PTR equals to 180 degree and value of PTR equals to 45. Now we know that PTR will be equals to STQ as they are vertically opposite angles. So PTR equals to STQ equals to 45 degree. Again in triangle SQT, we know that TSQ plus PTR plus SQT equals to 180 degree. Now solving this, we get SQT equals to 60 degree. So angle SQT will be equals to 60 degree. So in this way we can do this question. Now after this, see question number 5. So in question number 5 we have given in figure 6.43, if PQ perpendicular to PS and QR parallel to QS, PQ is parallel to RS and angle SQR, that is equals to, so value of SQR we have given 28 degree and QRD equals to 65 degree. So we have to find value of X and Y. So in figure we have given, now from the figure we can say that X plus SQT equals to QRT as they are the alternate angle since QR is transversal. So here X plus 28 equals to 65, value of X will be equals to 37 degree. Similarly QSR equals to X, that is 37 degree. Now we can say that QRS plus QRT equals to 180, or we can say that QRS plus 65 equals to 180. So QRS equals to 180 minus 65, that is 115. Now we know that the sum of angle of quadrilateral will be equals to 360. So P plus Q plus R plus S, that is equals to 360. Now putting their value, so S will be equals to 360 minus 90 minus 65 minus 115. So here we can find X plus Y equals to 180 and SPQ. So here SPQ equals to 90, then plus 37 and plus Y, that is equals to 180. So value of Y will be equals to 180 minus 127, that is 53 degree. So angle Y will be equals to 53 degree. So here Y equals to 53 degree. Now similarly, and X is equals to 37. So X equals to 37 degrees. So in this way we can find here value of X and Y. Now after this, see question number 6. In question number 6 we have given in figure 6.44, the side QR of triangle PQR is reduced to a point S if bisector PQR and PRS meet at point T, then we have to prove that angle QTR is half of angle QPR. So diagram we have given, so here we will use sum of interior opposite angle equals to exterior angle. So this diagram is given. So in this solution, consider triangle PQR, PRS is the exterior angle and QPR and PQR are interior angles. So here according to property we can say PRS equals to QPR plus angle PQR. Now here we can find value of PRS. So PRS minus PQR equals to QPR. It will be the first equation. Now consider triangle QRT. So here TRS equals to TQR plus angle QTR, or we can say QTR equals to TRS minus TQR. So we know that QT plus and angle and RT bisect angle PQR and PRS respectively. So here PRS equals to twice of angle TRS and PQR equals to twice of angle TQR. Now QTR equals to half of PRT minus half of PQR. So here we can take half common. So QTR equals to half of PRS minus PQR. Now from first equation we know that PRS minus PQR equals to QPR. So in this way we can say QRT is half of QPR. So in this way we can prove this. So this was all about your chapter. So your chapter is also finished. So it's your homework. You have to complete this exercise. So all of you, thank you for joining this video and have a nice day to all.